On this week's episode of The Locker Room.
Actually, their rookie quarterback, Justin Herbert, he had 31 touchdowns. That was the most touchdowns by a rookie quarterback in NFL history. So a lot of people don't even know that. But because they didn't, some people don't know football, but it's cool. It's all right. That's what we're here for. He had 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, averaged 300 yards a game. 300 yards a game. That's nice. That's nice. You feel me? And have 4,000 yards with 30 TDs. Like that's not bad at all. Like you feel me? At all. Now, I would say their running game definitely needs some work because I mean their leading rusher had only 500 yards. 500 yards? That's not enough. And a total of 10 rushing touchdowns the whole season. That means you played a whole 16 game season and 6 year games you didn't score a rushing touchdown. Like you got to at least score at least in like 13. At least in 13. So, I mean, they really definitely need rushing. They definitely need rushing. So, but their passing game is pretty phenomenal. Like Keenan Allen, he's a dog. Mike Williams. I mean, that's Clemson prospect right there. He's their big wide receiver target. Like you feel me? Like he ain't no slouch. Their tight end looks like Hunter Herbert. No, not Herbert. Henry, my bad. I'm still thinking about a quarterback. Tight end, pretty good. Like he had over 600 yards. Like that, they wasn't slouchy, man. They wasn't slouchy. And then they got their rookie linebacker that they picked in the first round as well is Kenneth Murray Jr., Oklahoma, and Most City prospect. Shout out to Most City. Had 107 yards, so 107 tackles actually. But looking at everything that they had, man, it's not bad, bro. Like as a coach, like I can literally go in the draft, give me a running back, a decent running back. Like we got, I say that boy from Clemson would be a great pickup. He can run between the tackles. Um, who else? Really, that's the only one dude from Oklahoma State. He was pretty decent. I didn't watch a lot of film on him, but I know Travis 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 from Clemson. I'd seen a lot of tape on him. He's pretty good. He's really, really good actually. And I feel like he'll fit great with them. Like he can get he's a 3 down back, catch out the backfield, will break tackles. Very balanced. Like he reminds me a lot of Alvin Kamara, the way he break tackles. So man, it's I feel like that's the most sexiest part. Like if I was any candidate, I would look at that. Like I would definitely look at them as a real good spot to land. But you never know. You never know with these coaching jobs and stuff. So that was the Los Angeles Chargers. The next team I didn't say look at because it's a lot of things going on with this team. And they are, how would I say, they're very bad all the way around. Like it's not just a football thing. It's a like I think it's a culture thing. But the New York Jets, like their culture is I feel like that's the number one thing that they need. They need a coach that goes in there and changes the culture. Like they need a whole culture change. Like they haven't really had like a dominant like voice coaching wise that literally like made like gave them an identity since Rex Ryan. And you know, the butt fumble and stuff like that. So it's it's the Jets, bro. Like that's what it is. I know my boy Gary V liked them very much. They got a lot going on. But on the bright side, they might can change some things in this near draft. Actually bring some players in because one, they got 73 million over the cap. So that's a lot of money to play with. They got 2 first rounders, a second rounder, 2 third rounders, and then a fifth, and then 5 picks between the fourth and the seventh. So I mean, with that accuracy, bro, with that accuracy of picks and stuff, they can actually literally rebuild their whole team. I mean, they went 2-14, so how bad can you get? Like, you feel me? Like what, 0-6, 16? Like, what else can you do? Like, you feel me? So they have I feel like it's very much a culture thing. Like, they definitely need to really change the idea of their culture. Like, I feel like that's the best thing for them. But you know what I'm saying, it's the Jets. You know what I'm saying? AJETS, Jets, Jets, do something. All right. So the last team that we have has the number one pick, and they only won one game. It's the Jags, Jacksonville Jags. Now, I'm gonna say this. This is the craziest turnaround story that I've ever seen in my modern day. But people don't understand that on January the 21st of this year, it would have been 3 years since the Jacksonville Jaguars have been in the AFC Championship game. 3 years on the 21st of this year. It was 3 years ago they was playing Tom Brady in the championship game. Wild. And it's been a big turnaround since then, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. They went from that to like 1-15 this year. That's wild. They got 81 million in cap, so they got some money to spend. They got 2 picks in the first round, 2 picks in the second round, a pick in the third, and then 7 picks between the fourth and the seventh. So they got picks. They got money. But what are you going to do with it? Are you going to rebuild this whole thing? Or are you just going to just try to figure it out? I mean, your boy Robinson, he definitely did something good as a rookie. So, I mean, do you keep him as your future back, or do you trade him off? Like, he was leading the league a little bit in rushing for a time before Derrick Henry took it. I mean, but he was still like in them top in rushing. So, I mean, you got a bright spot right there. All in all, like, you got a lot to do. You got a lot to deal with. A lot. But you got the money, you got the picks, use it. Like, you can get Trevor Lawrence, you can get Justin Fields. I mean, grab a quarterback. Grab a quarterback. Just grab one. Cause the Jets gonna grab one. The Jets gonna grab one. They definitely grab one. Cause Sam Darnold, he gonna dip. But all in all, the Jaguars do something. But I like the Chargers. The Chargers, I feel like this is the best spot because they got the young pieces, they got the players in place. They just need to put it together. I'm saying they need a running game. They get one good running back, is over with. Hey, thank you for watching the Locker Room Sports Podcast. If you haven't subscribed or followed any of our platforms, you're missing out. So follow us and subscribe at the Locker Room 321 on Facebook and Instagram. And also check us out on Apple and Spotify for full episodes. Tune in on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.